good, everybody? This is Sean, and you're watching On the Fly. We're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna look at a tweet that I've been wanting to talk about for quite some time. I think this came out about a month ago, and I saved it to my tweets to always deliver it, but I just never got around to it. So, I actually want to know some people's opinions. I have my opinion about it, but I don't remember exactly what was said at the time, but I know it was very controversial in a sense, and I know I have my opinion about it. And before I give my opinion about it, I definitely want to know what you people think, and then we're also going to go to the comments just to see what people think. And I remember at the time I was very irritated and angry and frustrated how some people reacted to it, but I don't want to, you know, say anything without anyone at least kind of hearing what she says about it, and then we'll go from there. Y'all let me know in the comments down below and tell me what y'all think. So without further ado, let's get to it.
All right, no, hold on, y'all. Listen, let me ask Instagram. All right, y'all, trigger warning, and I respect people pronouns. So last night, this lady who was not born a lady, she basically said she want to fight me. And I'm not, sis. I'm not about to fight you. But anyway, she wants to fight me because my brother, who is a heterosexual man for however long, like he has been living his life that way or whatever, you know, well, don't we know him to be straight, right?
Meaning he is
He's
straight.
He's always, all right. So him and her, they've been texting or whatever like that, and me and my brother personally have conversations about this, so I know how he feels about it or whatever like that. So I told him that I had heard that, you know, the girl was, you know, not born a girl. So he asked her politely, not on no rude shit like, bitch, you a nigga. Like, he ain't say nothing like that. He politely texted him, was like, hey, you know what I'm saying, X, Y, and Z, are you, you know what I'm saying, were you biologically born a woman? She says yes. So I told my brother, no, she's not. Like, here, look, I know for sure this girl was not born a girl. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for that?
No, you're not wrong. No.
Like, he don't, like...
Okay. So based on that, as you can see, if people didn't really understand what she was saying, she's basically saying her and her brother are very close. He is a straight man. He only likes women. Well, this person that he was speaking with is supposed to be a woman. Turns out, truthfully, that this woman who is, well, this person who is now a woman was not born a woman. They were born a male, and they probably got like a sex change or anything like that. Now, she knows this for a fact that the guy, or should I say, her brother's crush or whatever you want to call it, the person that he is interested in, is born a male. And so she wants to warn her brother that this person that he's speaking with is maybe a woman now, wherever the case, you know, however it goes, but she wasn't always born a woman. She used to be a male. And as far as she knows, her brother is a straight man, and she feels like she should tell him. So my opinion to that is I would definitely want to know. And I would definitely tell my boy or whoever that, hey, this person was not born, you know what I'm saying, a female. You know what I'm saying? Because my question is this. If you are, you know, that, why would you hide something like that? You know what I'm saying? You should, you know, the person that you may be speaking with may be into that kind of stuff, you know, but you have to give them a choice to make. You just can't just all of a sudden do all these things and then spring up with that. And I know, you know, people can say things like, oh, well, you know, if it doesn't matter. No, because it matters, because they're under the assumption that they are talking to, you know, a woman, like a biological woman. And so it just puzzles me how people seem to turn on the straight male all because of his preference. He shouldn't be fooled into thinking that who he's speaking with is a, you know what I'm saying, is a, you know, I don't know the term for it, so I don't want to use it the wrong way or anything like that. All I'm gonna say is, if I'm in a situation like that, that I think that I am talking to someone I was, would think that is a woman, and it turns out that this is a man, I would expect my boy, my brother, whoever that knows for sure to tell me, you know. But let's get into some of these comments and see what people say. Let's see here how we do this.
Right, no, no, hold on, y'all. Listen.
We're gonna get into some of the comments. Okay. So this person right here says, so you tell people you're texting, you're obese, it's the same thing to me. It's not the same thing, and that's kind of ignorant for you to say something like that, because for the simple fact is, you can see, you see what you see, and then you make your judgment off that, because there are men out here who love big women. There are men out here who love thin women and, anything in between. But you should allow them to make a choice like that. You don't just decide, well, this is what happens, whatever. So, and then here's another one. She says, wait, so you've either potentially outed someone without their consent, or since you said your brother asked if she was born female and she said yes, you've assumed something incorrectly. Yeah, you're wrong. She has every right to be upset. I don't, you know, here's what they say. She is wrong, period. It is not her place to disclose personal information. So my question to that person is, what if her brother, doesn't want to deal with somebody like that, but he's fooled into believing that who he's speaking with is a woman, and then they start to have sex and all this kind of stuff, and then this happens. What would that do to him? And of course, if the person he is close with knows and doesn't disclose that information to him, how would he think of that person who he thought was close? See, y'all don't look at it from that point aside, because that can really cause some type of mental thing to somebody. They'll never be able to trust again. But y'all don't look at it from that side. I just think that if you are a certain way, you should be able to disclose that type of information to the person you are dealing with. Period. If I'll give you an example. Say, for instance, I'm talking to someone and I'm HIV positive or something like that. We continue to have sex. Because I don't look like I have HIV, you don't think I should disclose that type of information to somebody? You know what I'm saying? Especially if we doing, we having unprotected sex. You don't think I should disclose that information because it doesn't look like they're from the outside? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Okay, here's another one. Let me see what he says. She's not wrong for telling her brother. But for putting it out in the public, that's a whole other thing. Trans women are being killed at alarming rates. Outing someone is not the way to go. Now she needs to step away, mind her business, and let her brothers decide. Now, I agree with this comment. She's not wrong for telling the brother, but for putting it out to the public, okay, that was bogus. But she told her brother, and I guess she was asking the question. We don't know who her brother is. We don't know who this person is, but I understand, when you out someone like that, it can cause a whole lot of trouble. So and this is what I'm saying. Now she needs to step away, mind her business, and let her brother decide, which I think that's the proper thing to do. She told her brother. Now, if he's into that, cool. If he's not, hey, it is what it is. Hell no, she ain't wrong. That's just the brother bond means you have to protect each other. Just because they lying don't mean we have to. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to lie to my boy or my brother or whoever for the sake of not outing someone. I think that's wrong to lead somebody into thinking that you're one thing and you're not. And then after the act is done or whatever, now you're like, okay, well, this was done, so now what? Like, no. Here's another one. She's not wrong at all. I've met too many men that were actually violated or lied to by, I'm guessing, transsexuals who don't want to reveal the truth. Some were with it, but they were a part of the LGBT community. Anyways, you can't win hetero men over the head and Bucci. It's not what they desire. Thank you. It's not what I desire. And I'll say this. The way things is going now, like with this plastic surgery, man, it's almost impossible to spot it and all that kind of stuff. I just feel like that you should tell me and let me decide. You don't get to decide for me. This one says so many PC people in these comments. She's not wrong. That's family, and if I know that that person you're talking to is likely not who they say they are, I'm bringing it to your attention. Thank you. Hell, would you tell your brother if you knew his girlfriend was cheating? You know what I'm saying? Doing it for social media is wrong, definitely wrong. See, just because people around their area might know of him and miss thing doesn't mean it's okay to go social media with it. I agree. She shouldn't have put it on social media, but she was asking a question, and I guess she wanted to get the point of view. But she was wrong for outing that person, but she's not wrong for telling her brother. Simple. And let me see here. And on the second note, if something happens to his sister, we know where to look first. So yeah, there's tons of comments. You all can check it out. It is on Baller Alert. Yeah, Baller Alert. So if you want to kind of look into the comments, I ain't gonna post no link or anything like that. Y'all can find it on your own. You see her. But yeah, I want y'all to let me know what y'all think. Y'all post your comments down below. I'll catch y'all on the fly. Peace. Wait, no.